Guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome, welcome, welcome. If you haven't been here before, hello, I'm Tom. I do Disney. Hence the name of this channel, Tom Does Disney. Today, I'm going to be going through my top 10 rides at Animal Kingdom. If you watched my other video about Hollywood Studios, you know I basically did the same thing. I went through the rides from worst to best. I also did this with the parks. If you need a recap, my 4 parks are last, Hollywood Studios, Animal Kingdom, Epcot, and Magic Kingdom. So, to start off the list, at number 10, Triceratops Spin. What's up? Disney just has to have one of these rides at every park. I mean, there's not really one at Epcot or Hollywood Studios, but Dumbo, Aladdin, this. Next, please. Alright, coming in at number 9. We have It's Tough to Be a Bug. This is another outdated attraction at Walt Disney World. Bug's Life doesn't hold up well like some of those other Pixar movies do. I love the 4D, but the smells, the water, all that stuff, it's great. I just don't think it's better than some of the other rides on this particular list. Alright, so coming in at number 8, I know some people will argue with me and say this isn't a ride, and I agree with you, it's not. But it is a walkthrough, and there's not a lot of these at Disney World in general. So we're going to discuss the Gorilla Falls and Maharaja Trek. I love these walkthroughs. I love seeing the different animals. I love the education of it. I think this is what Animal Kingdom is all about, preservation and animals. There's going to be more on this subject later about how I think that sometimes a park really needs to stick to its roots for its rides to be higher on my list. Alright guys, up next at number 7 is Kali River Rapids. I love this ride, but you can't get higher on this list because you get soaking wet, and there are certain times of the year where you can't even ride this ride. It's going to require a change of clothes most of the time, or drying off in another way, which, I mean, I guess you never really get super dry unless you wait an hour for Everest and then you ride Everest twice. And maybe you'll get dry enough that Kali River Rapids can be higher on your list. Coming in at number 6 is Primeval World. It's a cool little roller coaster. It's, got a thrill level that puts it at a certain place. It's not the best roller coaster. It's very traditional. I forget the type of roller coaster that it is, but there are several of those types of roller coasters around. It's a okay ride, and it stays right here on my list. At number 5, Kilimanjaro Safari. Again, like I said, this is what Animal Kingdom is all about. This is a fantastic ride. It's got re-rideability, because you're never going to have the same experience twice. The staff, the drivers especially on those van buses, are incredible. Their knowledge is great, and that's not an easy job. I have a lot of respect for those people. So shout out to Disney cast members who drive those Safari Trek vehicles. You are some of the hardest working people, in my opinion, in all of Disney World. I think I forgot to do number 4. For me, that's Dinosaur. I love Dinosaur. I like the ride system. I like the show, pre-show. And Carnotaurus is like one of my favorite dinosaurs just because of this ride. We won't let this happen again. At number 3, the Forbidden Mountain, Everest. This could really be my number 2. I love Everest. I love everything about it. It sends me for an absolute loop. Every time I get off of it, I feel like I got hit by a train, and I love that feeling. It's one of my favorite coasters ever. It's actually one of the most, if not, I think still, the most expensive roller coaster ever built, which is insane. Disney knocked it out of the park when they made Everest. The backward section is beyond righteous, and shout out to the Disco Yeti. Number 2, Knobby River Journey. This is my second favorite Disney dark ride on property right now. It could maybe even be my favorite sometimes. This is an amazing ride. The level of detail is insane. I love the ambiance. The Knobby Shaman is, in my opinion, the best animatronic in Disney World at the time of filming this. So I think it's the future of animatronics. I think it's the future of Disney dark rides. And yes, it is definitely deserves the number 2 spot. Number 1, Blight of Passage. Interesting fact, I just booked my most recent Disney trip and I tried to make my fast passes 57 days out. If you don't know, when you stay on property, you can make your fast passes 60 days out. I was 3 days late to this process and I could not find a fast pass for Slinky Dog Dash, which is my number 1 ride at Hollywood Studios, this, which is my number one ride here, and Mine Train, which you'll have to watch that video to see where that falls on the list. You cannot get a fast pass to these rides unless you are lucky, you refresh at a good time, or you're on your rollover fast pass and you somehow manage to pick one up that somebody dropped during the day. I really think you'd have to make this fast pass at midnight the 60th day out from your reservation in order to get it, which is insane. But to the actual ride, there's no doubt about it, this is the future of rides at Disney World. The smells, the experience, the queue, the pre-show, it is a knock it out of the park ride. If you haven't been on Flight of Passage, this needs to be your number 1 thing to do at Animal Kingdom. So what did you guys think of my list? Is it the same as your list? I say this every time. Let's talk about it in the comments. Drop down below. Put your list in order from worst to best. And again, I can't thank you guys enough for watching. Please like and subscribe. I'll see you guys next time with my top 10 rides at Epcot Center, the experimental prototype community of tomorrow. Walt's Vision and my second favorite Disney park. Have a magical day. I'll see you guys next time.